Hello, welcome to my video for Enme435 Hw6 Q2. In this project, we plan to create a facial detection algorithm that detects a user's face and keeps the center of their face in the center of the video, similarly done in TikTok. First, I needed to initialize the variables for the live video and recording. I used CV2's deep neural network capabilities to load in existing models to help with our facial detection. In order for this algorithm to work, we needed to store the previously detected face's center for the next frame to be processed. Now, we loop through the video that continuously processes video frames until it's interrupted. The algorithm reads through the video and pre-processes the image frame, resizing it to a 300 by 300. It normalizes the pixels and it converts it into a blob, which is a multi-dimensional array which is suitable for input into the neural network model. The net set input and the net forward functions set the blob as the input into the neural network model and perform a forward pass interference to obtain facial detections. The variable detections is an array that contains the detected faces and associated confidence scores, which we will then use later on in the algorithm. We then have a for loop that goes through every face detected and extract the confidence scores for each one. If that score is above 50%, the bounding box coordinates are extracted to help determine the center of that face. Next, we need to calculate the center of the face using the dimensions of the bounding box, and then perform image transformations of the image to keep the face in the center. We calculate the displacement between the current face center and the frame center so that we can perform an affine transformation using the warp affine function. And then we will shift the image to keep the image centered. I also implemented some crosshairs so that the center of my face can be tracked continuously about my nose. To draw these crosshairs, I use the CV2 line function, and I use the coordinates of the center of the video, which is really just dividing the dimensions of the frame by 2 in the x and the y direction. I've also used the CV2 put text function to superimpose the string of the confidence interval onto the screen. Lastly, I need to update the center as the previous center so that it can be used every time when it needs to move on to the next frame of the loop. The last thing that I plan to do is use the CV2 IMShow function to send the live image to the screen and to display the functionality of my algorithm. This will display the full image of me moving around with my face centered using the crosshairs at the center of the frame, and the image moving around me, but keeping my face at the center of the frame, no matter what. Here is one last display of my algorithm working. In this video, I just plan to show the algorithm working live while I click the run button, and also show the file being written into my desired folder and displaying that video playing. I've sped it up so that I can just show the video super fast, but it will show the functionality of the system, and it seems to work very well.